In the corridors of power, where silence often speaks louder than words, a storm is brewing, and this storm carries the powerful voice of one of Zimbabwe's most influential figures. The kind of storm that rattles even the strongest walls and makes leaders turn their heads. This is not just another whisper in the political hallways, it is a forceful reminder that change, conflict, and ambition are all battling behind closed doors. What's happening now could shape the future of Zimbabwe in ways the public might not yet see, but soon, the effects will be impossible to ignore. Imagine the long polished hallways of government, where decisions are made that affect millions, and yet most of what happens there never makes it to the public eye. But now, the silence is being broken. A voice that carries weight, influence, and power has stepped into the storm, and this voice is shaking the very foundation of the nation's leadership. This is not just political talk, this is a signal that something big is about to unfold. Every great storm starts with a wind, a whisper, a shift in the air. And right now, Zimbabwe is feeling that shift. The people know it, the leaders know it, and the region is watching closely. The stakes are high, because when one influential figure decides to raise their voice in the corridors of power, it means that battles once fought in silence are now being dragged into the open. And you know what that means: drama, power struggles, and history in the making. This is more than just politics, this is about the direction of an entire nation. What will be decided in those corridors could impact jobs, the economy, the future of young people, and the very identity of Zimbabwe itself. It's a story of power, ambition, and survival at the highest level. One voice may seem small, but when it belongs to someone influential, it can echo louder than a crowd, shaking the foundations of government. And here's the thing: storms don't ask for permission. They arrive, they disrupt, and they leave behind a landscape that looks completely different. That is exactly what's happening right now in Zimbabwe's political corridors. The storm is no longer on the horizon, it has already begun. And the question is, who will rise, who will fall, and who will stand tall when the dust finally settles? If you've been following Zimbabwe's politics, you know this is a country where silence can mean strategy, where one step can change everything, and where history has shown us that nothing stays hidden forever. Now, one of the most powerful voices has broken the silence, and the storm cannot be ignored. This is history unfolding before our eyes. So make sure you don't miss a single update, because what's coming next could shake the whole nation. If you love staying informed about the real stories behind politics, the power struggles, the secrets, and the drama, then this is the place for you. Subscribe right now, hit that notification bell so you never miss when we drop a new video, and join this journey as we uncover what's happening behind those closed doors. The corridors of power may be built with stone and steel, but no wall is strong enough to hold back a storm when it finally breaks. And friends, that storm is here. Subscribe now, because this is only the beginning, and trust me, you don't want to be left behind.